Okay, number 9 is negative 16 minus 12. Now, if you understand the fact that if it's negative 16 degrees outside and the temperature drops by 12 degrees, and you know that that's negative 28, then you don't have to deal with changing this to an addition problem and then applying the song. But if you're having a hard time with these types of problems right here, we remember that we can use keep, change, change, or keep, change, flip to change this to an addition song, and then we can apply our row, row, row your boat song. So here we would keep this to negative 16. We would change this to an addition song or an addition problem and make that a negative 12. Okay. Now we apply our song. Same signs, add and keep. Well, we do have same signs, so we're going to add 16 and 12, just the numbers. We're going to add those, and that's going to be 28. And remember, part of the song, same signs, add, and keep. We're going to keep, and what keep means is keep that sign. Negative 28, just like we have up here. Okay? Number 10 is 7 minus 13. Again, if you're not having a problem with these, you don't have to worry about all that stuff. You don't have to worry about changing it to an addition problem. But if you are, we can keep, change it to an addition, make this a negative 13. Keep, change the sign, and flip this, or keep, change, and change. Same signs, add and keep. Well, we don't have same signs. Different signs. We have a positive 7 and a negative 13. We would subtract. Now, 13 minus 7 is 6. Take the sign of the farthest number, or largest number, which is 13, negative 6. Okay. Number 11 is 16 minus 20. Again, if you understand the answer is negative 4, then you don't need to worry with changing it. But if you're having a hard time, you can keep this a 16. You can change that to a plus. Change this to a negative 20. Same signs, add and keep. Well, we don't have the same signs. We have different signs, so we're going to subtract. 20 minus 16 is 4. Take the sign of the furthest number or largest number, 20, negative 4. Okay. Now, we have kind of an oddball here for number 12. 12, as we know, is negative 6 minus a negative 4. Now, you can do this one of several different ways. You can remember that anytime you see a minus, a negative, that's a plus, which will make this 6 plus 4. You can keep, change, and flip. Keep negative 6. Change this to a plus, and that makes this a positive for you, so you just keep it like that, and voila, we have the same thing. Okay? Now we have an addition, so we can apply our songs. Same signs, add and keep. Well, we don't have the same signs, so we have different signs. Subtract. So 6 minus 4 is 2. Take the sign of the furthest number, which is right here, making this a negative 2. (13), we have a very similar problem, which is 6 minus negative 8. Well, we can remember that this is 6 plus 8. We can keep, change, and flip. Or we could just combine the two minus signs, and that makes a plus sign. Now, we can apply our song if we'd like, but we've known since the 3rd grade that 6 plus 8 is 14, so we can just finish that up. So what you need to do is make sure you're looking at what the question is asking you. Don't make it too complicated. But again, if you need to apply the song, you can. Negative 6.78 for number 14 plus a negative 4.61. Well, decimals are no different when we're adding those. This is an addition problem, so we can apply our addition song. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. Well, these are the same signs, so we're going to add them up. Well, we have to line our decimal up. 4.61. This comes out to 9, 3, carry the 1, 11.39. Same signs, add and keep the sign, making this 11.39 negative. Okay. Now number 15. Was negative 16.8 plus 7.6. Well, this is an addition, so we can apply our song. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. So we're going to take 16.8 minus 7.6. 8 minus 6 is 2. 16 minus 7 is 9. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the farthest number, making this negative 9.2. Now the next two we have are subtraction. Now remember, we cannot apply our row, row, row your boat song to subtraction ones. We have to change them to addition. So 16 is 7.61 minus 12.70. Now if you understand the concept of taking a smaller number and subtracting a bigger number, go ahead and do that. That's okay. But if you're having a hard time with it, you need to keep 7.61, change, and flip. Now we've got an addition problem because of the plus sign. And all we have to do is apply our song. Same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. So we're going to take 12.70, subtract 7.61. Well, we can't do 0 minus 1, so we're going to change that into a 10 and borrow from here and make this a 6. 10 minus 1 is 9. 6 minus 6 is 0. And be sure and bring our decimal point down. Please don't forget that. We can't say 2 minus 7. So we have to make that a 12. Take that away, making that a 5. 5.09. Well, is it positive or is it negative? Same signs, add and keep, which would mean if these were the same signs, we would add and keep the sign. Different signs, we're going to subtract and take the sign of the furthest number, negative 5.09. And finally, number 17. We have a negative 6.72 minus a negative 22.9. Well, why don't we use our shortcut and go ahead and combine the two minus signs, making that a plus sign. So our new problem is negative 6.72 plus 22.9. And again, if you can add these two up without doing the song, that's okay. But what you have to remember is we have a negative and a positive here. Same signs, add and keep. Well, these are different signs, so we're going to say different signs, subtract. So 22.9. And we're going to go ahead and add a 0 here because we got two decimal places behind the decimal place there. Minus 6.72. We got to change that to a 10, making this 8. And borrow from here, making that an 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. Well, we can't do this either. We got to make that a 12 and borrow from here and make that a 1. 12 minus 6 is 6. And then we have our 1 left. Same signs, add and keep. Well, we can't do that. Different signs, subtract. So we did that. Take the sign of the furthest number. That's a positive 22.9. Our answer, therefore, will be 16.18. More to come.